Hello, nieces and nephews. This is your Uncle Bill, and welcome to another week. This is the last weekly for Uncle Bill's Variety for the year 2021, where we cook, we camp, we create, we critique, and we climb metaphorical for physical activity. And as usual, I'm going to have five crazy things. Yes, five crazy things from Uncle Bill's house. Most of them have to do with what this week is, which is Create Week. And hello, Andrew from Andrew's Simple Cooking. It's great to have you have you with us. I can't even think straight. This has been such a busy week. I had close to 3-4 hours worth of video that I trimmed down to a whopping 28 minutes. The first 4 minutes were really jam-packed for this Sweetwater camping this week. And let's get to the five crazy things, and then we'll talk more about what's going on with Uncle Bill Variety for the upcoming year, and take your questions and have some ideas and crazy things. And this was an idea of something that I was thinking about for Create Week. Real simple. You buy a can of Stack's potato chips. One thing that I found quite interesting was that these looked just about the right size for spaghetti. Here's a thing of spaghetti. I should have gotten this out and tested it with this before going and buying a whole nother can, just so that I could show you a can of Stack's Lay's potato chips. But when you take the spaghetti, it's an unfortunate thing. Now, maybe they'll have shorter spaghettis, but it sticks out by half an inch. It's a half an inch too long. So, yeah, I could break them in half and then store them in here. But I wanted to store whole spaghettis in a potato. This is a potato chip catastrophe. All this plastic, and you can't use it for a spaghetti storage container. Hi, Uncle Al. Great seeing you in here, and great predictions for the end of the year. Lots of fun. So we can't do this for spaghetti. That's number one. This is kind of like a fail for Uncle Bill because I wanted to have something that I could create with this week. Let's see what else we have on Creation Week. Now, this was a rare find at the Dollar Tree. Now, why was this a rare find? This has happened to me twice now. When you go camping and you're in a dark tent, good luck finding this in the dark. And you know what this happens to be? This is my Well-Axe pillow. So no pillow for Uncle Bill when he went to Sweetwater. And this was actually packed, but I couldn't find it. Now I will, because it's going to be in a brightly colored bag. Why they make them black, I don't know. It doesn't make any sense for a storage bag to be so hard to find. I even sent the manufacturer a little note saying, hey, you make these pillows. Now here, I'll show you one other thing about this. This is number 2. But they make the pillows nice and brightly colored. Yeah, once they're inflated, you can spot this nice big green pillow in your tent. However, while it's in this black bag, it's invisible. Number 2, bag. Good old bag. They're great to have. This is actually going to be the project, one of the projects for this week. Why a log? And why a log like this? Now, what you can do with this log, and I forgot to bring the other log. I was going to bring it in just a second. I'll go get it. Talk amongst yourselves. I'll be right back. All this is, see, this one's my stunt log. This is my show log. Show log. Anyways, hi, Bridget. Nice of you to come here. Good to see you again, as always. What these are made of is nothing more than sawdust and wax, basically. I would bet that they go through the sawmill. Plus, I'm sure that they use a lot of bark in this too, because bark's no good for anything. So why not use it in this? Sawdust, wax. It's very easy to cut one of these things. I sawed through it for when I went to Sweetwater, and this is what I used to start the fire. Just a little bit. You don't need the whole log. Not only that, in California, they don't want you to bring your own wood, mostly so that they don't get pests, but I think also so that they can sell firewood to you. Although it was very reasonably priced, $5 a bundle, the same price as you pay at the store. Actually, it's about $7 a bundle at the store, and they're smaller bundles. What is that? Number 3? Number 3. Now, I did have a very, my bug out bag was the mess kit that I used. I had looked at this one prior to going and almost brought it. But I was thinking, oh no, I need to test the mess kit out one more time. And yeah, it works. So I am going to use it. Oh man, I got a tickle in my nose, something wicked today. This mess kit, however, is one that I assembled during my cancer year, 2018. And it is a great one. I've already checked it out. This one will do my popcorn. I want to have trail popcorn, and I want to do it again. I almost bought some Jiffy Pop. I saw it in the store today, but I have tried this, and this pot will do popcorn. Not only that, this is a 2-quart pot. This is number 4. I'm not going to count all the little things inside of it. You have a nice little stove. These things cost about $10 a piece. You might as well buy one for each one of your kits. There's no reason to get different ones. Then this is a cup from Walmart, $5 cup, stainless steel. And this was the other pot that came with the kit that I bought. I can't remember whether I bought 2 kits. I'm pretty sure that this was a 4-piece kit that I have upgraded to an Uncle Bill kit. 2 lids. This lid will fit on 2 size pots, one small, one big, so you can nest your pots. And I made it so that it all fits into one mess kit, just like that. That's number 4 for Uncle Bill's Crazy Things. And this was a creation because I did create it into something that's my own. This fry pan is not the same fry pan that comes with these pots. It's a Sola fry pan. I think I got this off of eBay, and this one off of eBay, either eBay or what is it, Alibaba, because I was doing shopping off of there too during 2019. I was shopping everywhere. Shop therapy, as I call it. Number 4. Let's go for number 5. Well, Uncle Al, this one's for you because I saw you doing kits. Now I have an idea for how to do a fire kit myself. Actually, this is a couple of things here. What we do is we take this plastic bag, we take the sawed piece of wood that will be coming off of this. I should show the log better. I mean, all the outer bag is just a piece of paper, but they make it glorified. Oh, you need to put it a special way and light it a special way. Why? Because they don't want you to know that the thing inside is extremely flammable and it's going to go up anyways. Now, we have this. We put the piece of log in there, and then we have our choice of matches. We can either have stick matches, which are upside down. I think they're right side up now. 32 count stick matches. Or we can have, let's have, now does everybody know what this is? This is a Winston, it should say Winston on there somewhere. It doesn't. Oh my God. I can't believe it. Well, there it is. Winston's taste good like a... Anyways. Uh-oh. Not supposed to promote smoking. I'm not promoting smoking. Smoking's bad. Kitchen matches. Now, chasing down good kitchen matches is really tough because they no longer are, well, they're safe now. They aren't strike anywhere anymore. The ones with the white tip, those were my favorite because you could strike them anywhere. I always loved the cowboy movies where the guy would go light it off of his beard because his beard was so gnarly tough. Anyway, that. We can take that, combine it all into a bag. I figured that one log I should be able to get conservatively at least 10. And if I really conserve, probably 20 little fire kits off of that. Make a lot of bug out bags for that. Now, anybody, Hody Cuff. I hope I'm pronouncing it right. Welcome. Great to see you here. We're the Bill Dube Variety Channel, and I'm open for questions, and I also am making an announcement. Of course, this channel is going to continue, but I am going to separate out into 5 different channels next year where we cook. Bill Dube Cooking Channel, Bill Dube Camping Channel, Uncle Bill Dube Create Channel, Uncle Bill Dube Critique Channel, and Uncle Bill Dube Climb Channel. I don't know. It's Bill Dube, actually just Bill Dube. And I don't know if I'm going to be Uncle Bill Dube on each one of those channels. Now, howdy. Great to have you here. If you got any questions, you're a troll. Well, we welcome trolls as long as you behave. And whatever vump.ung is, but Bridget, if you would take that out of there, it would be much appreciated. And howdy, please don't put any more links in. Now, Bridget, back to next year, next Monday, actually. I am going to have the normal Monday video every Monday where we talk. And next week is going to be critique week. However, the critique channel, the critique video on Friday, I will have a short introduction to that on Friday from the Bill Dube Variety Channel, this channel. In other words, it will be a shorts, probably only about 20 seconds long. And at the end of that, I'm going to put the link to the other channel, which is going to be on the link to the video on the other channel. It's getting all spun up in my head too. And the reason for that is because variety channels don't get the love from YouTube. But, it was worth a try. And I did do the Variety Channel. I've done it for more than a year now. And I'm realizing it's time to niche down. Now, Thumbnail Hacks, that's a niche channel. And that kind of defies the odds there. Ain't getting no love there either. But that is because after starting Thumbnail Hacks, I realized almost all the big YouTubers have their thumbnails now, and their thumbnail ways to do them. So people go to them. They don't want a full-on channel for Thumbnail Hacks, even though they say they did. That is what's going to be going on next year. It's going to be quite interesting. I still love this. If you haven't tried it, the storyboarder program is a great little program. I used it today. Now, this was our introduction. This was the 5 crazy things. I didn't get time to write everything out. This one is going to be me telling you about the fact that we are now separating off into 5 channels. So actually, Uncle Bill will be having 7 channels on YouTube. The 5 channels, which are going to be the main channels, the original Bill Dube Variety Channel, and Thumbnail Hacks. I'll still keep going at that. I'll probably do that for another year. And Bridget, please, thank you. And anybody got any questions? Andrew, I hope things are going great in England. And Uncle Al, I don't know if you got the monsoonal rains that we got towards the end of the hope next year YouTube start promoting. Yeah, we'll find out. It's an experiment. And that's one of the beautiful things about my channel being so small still is the fact I can still experiment. Now, Andrew, you've gotten to be quite big, which is great. Have you gotten any sponsorship offers from any companies or anything for like doing cookware or showing our mixer on your channel? I think that if they haven't been approaching you, they're making a big mistake. Oh, you still getting rain? Wow. We're not getting rain right now. It's looking like it's going to happen. And the funny thing is, the San Diego Gas and Electric, they've been working on trying to underground in my neighborhood. It's really kind of comical watching them work. And the reason I think they're working in our neighborhood first is I think it's one big experiment, because they're about a quarter mile apart and they're doing it all underground and nothing above ground. So they have little robot tunnelers and stuff. I think they destroyed 2 of my neighbors' sewers, although they won't admit it, but it was kind of coinky-dinky that all of a sudden, after they're undergrounding and working on drilling, mining or whatever they do to make it so that they have room to fit all these wires underground, when they finally get to stuffing them down there, 2 of my neighbors have their sewer lines break. Crazy. Keep saying no. No to what? Oh, I keep saying no. Still rain here. I keep saying no. No to what? I'm kind of curious. Maybe it was undergrounding, or I don't know, Uncle Al. I have been watching, and I hope that you're feeling a little bit better soon. Sorry, you're a bit angry with YouTube at the moment. They deleted 50 of your videos last Thursday. I'm still in dispute. Oh my God, I am so, because I know you're doing them. Hasn't had any strikes. Are you backing your computers? Backing your computers. Are you backing up all of your videos onto hard drive? And I hope so. But I know that it's also very tempting, and there's no way I could replace all my videos right now. I'd have to be chasing down several computers that I've had them strewn across. I have a good channel sponsored. Oh, okay. You keep on saying no to people sponsoring you. Yeah, you have to be sure that the people that want to sponsor on your videos are legit. In other words, are they people that you really want to do business with? I have a lot of Chinese vendors because of the fact that I do reviews on products from a company which I try not to mention very often on Amazon, because if they find me mentioning that company very often, they might change my reviewer status. So It's pretty crazy. I got down to 103 this year. I wanted to break into 100, but 103, and no, they didn't want me. And Andrew, I just pray to God that those 50 that they took down, that you have backups so that you can just reload them. Because a lot of times when they take things down, they take them down, from what I've heard. $50 videos. Oh man, I'd be very angry too. Especially seeing as there's enough traffic to your channel now that you're probably making AdSense money, at least if you aren't sponsored by other people for doing product demonstrations. And all right, what else did I have here? Holidays. I spent the holidays being a little grinchy on Christmas. We had celebrated Thanksgiving, but on Christmas, I decided I would spend it by myself. I was on the phone calling a lot of people, but I pretty much spent it by myself, and hoping they will reinstate them, because I will lose all my comments and views and likes and review. You'll lose them, but Andrew, people love you. They really do. And I think that you will prevail. And even if you have to repost them, you will prevail. I mean, you are, I rate you up there. I rate Uncle Al up there. I rate Matt Holbrook up there, because Matt's somebody who really needs to get the love. He's getting it from viewers, but he's not getting it from YouTube. They are not promoting his channel. Up until recently, I would type his name into the search engine, and I would not get his channel. Even if I typed Matt Holbrook channel, you think I would get his channel? No. It was pretty crazy, but I do now, so that's a good thing. Something about the way the YouTube search is run, I've noticed a lot of corporations are doing the same thing, and I would equate it to the grocery store analogy. We used to be able to go into grocery stores, all the ketchup would be in the same spot. All of the flour would be in the same spot. All of the onions, all of the oranges. You'd go in there and boom, 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 boom. You're in and out 5 or 10 minutes. Now you're in there for a good half an hour, because the ketchup you want might not be with all the ketchup. It's going to be on the other side of the store. And same for 90% of the rest of the stuff you want, because they want you to spend more time in the store. They've found that the more time you spend in the store, the more time you're going to shop, the more stuff you're going to buy. And Amazon does it. YouTube does it. Everybody's doing it now. And speaking of shopping, I am so excited. After we're done today, Uncle Bill is going out and he's going to get some shopping items himself. I'm going to get a piece of rebar. I'm debating between 3/8 inch and a 1/2 inch. And what I'm going to use that rebar for is simple: poking fires. When I was out at Sweetwater, I was just really thankful that I brought along my collapsible bucket, because my fire was still going strong when it was time to go to bed. And you don't go to sleep with a fire still going, especially not in California. Not unless you want your name on the news for somebody who started one of the big forest fires, although it was in a fire pit. So the odds of it becoming a big forest fire were pretty close to zero. But I wanted to make sure it was zero, because Smokey the Bear says you should drown your fire before going to bed. And that is true. There's quite a few people that just are not too smart. Okay, reinstate them. Hoping they will reinstate them, as I will lose all your comments and views. And that's pretty much all that. Let's see, what else? What else? That, and these guys are pretty good too. I'm going to get the 27 gallon. And maybe a few of these guys, the 17 gallon. They're very thrifty priced over at Home Depot. This is probably about the best price on containers. And what's really cool is they've changed the way that they do business over at Home Depot. If you're a veteran, what they want you to do now is to sign, and I don't blame them, because I'm sure there's a lot of veterans that run construction companies and use it for, they're abusing the Home Depot very generous veterans discount. So this is probably so that people don't use this for what they should be using for a corporate discount instead of a veterans discount. They put a cap on veterans at $400, and I think $4,000 worth of product discounted 10% is pretty generous, if you ask me. Now, right here, when you go online now, they automatically deduct it. Your veterans discount didn't used to be on your online account, and now it is. So, woohoo! When Uncle Bill does shopping on Home Depot in the future online, it will be discounted. Now, if I could just get that everywhere and get a veterans discount everywhere, I'd drive people crazy. I'll be out on a date. Oh, can I have a veterans discount with Don't ask for a veterans discount. No, I always ask. And Uncle Al, are you always sleeping on the couch, or is this because you're back? And also, oh, I'm going to go get it real quick. Share one more thing. All right. These I just got from Goodwill, and they were on sale for $14. These are $100 new. These are called chirp rollers. And what you can do is you take this and you very carefully try not to drop them on your toe. But the other thing is you can use, well, we'll use a smaller one just to show you, but this is actually for your neck. You just put it behind your neck on the floor, and you don't roll your head on it. You just kind of go back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. And this will help straighten out your vertebrae. And the other one's big. You kind of get on top of the roller and roll back and forth. Now, this thing, I was amazed. It really works. And they are great. So if you have back troubles, this is something that is, it's kind of like, I equate it to chiropractic in a bag. I'm looking forward to next year. I'm looking forward to being with you all. I have everybody's email address that's in here. And hi, Greg, great to see you today. Glad you could make it. And that's pretty much what's going on. No wonder you recommend these. Well, I am not sponsored by them, but I am recommending. I like these, and I just got them. They're just so versatile, and it was like within about 2 seconds, I could literally feel my back just releasing. You know how you go to the chiropractor and it snap, 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 snap. It took less than 2 minutes to do a full adjustment on my back. I loved it. I look forward to being with you all. See you all next year. Love you all. Thanks for coming. And I'm shutting down Uncle Bill, and he's gonna be out now.